Blackberry Festival and Art Tour in Powell River. This is Go. The annual Blackberry Festival in Powell River is coming up on Friday, August 21st. And also that weekend is the Powell River Art Tour, featuring 27 artists in 19 locations. It is a self-guided tour. The map is online, and today you're going to meet 3 of the artists, and we're going to talk to the Blackberry Festival queen herself, Kathy McDonald. But up first, this from John Mackenzie right here in Powell River. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. We're on location at the Rare Earth Pottery Studio just outside of Lund in this absolutely gorgeous setting. And this is what raku looks like before it's fired. It will be fired in this gas-powered kiln by Jan Lovewell, who we're going to hear from shortly. But first, this from the Comox Valley. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go on Shaw TV's Channel 4. We are here in Powell River at the Rare Earth Pottery Studio with Ron Robb. Now, how many years have you been an artist?
Well, I think the first time I entered an exhibition was when I was 12. It was the
Really?
student exhibition at the Calgary Stampede, and then I started at the adult evening classes at the Alberta College of Art when I was 15. So it's been a while.
Fabulous.
I just had my 72nd birthday.
What? Honestly?
Honestly, yes.
Good heavens, I would never have guessed that.
So
ever.
I've done painting, graphic art, photography, screen printing, printmaking,
And now sculpture.
Sculpture
and pottery.
Ceramics, yeah.
Okay. What's your favorite?
I finally really committed to ceramics because it was very all-encompassing: design, color, and just as connected with an ancient process that's the oldest artifacts are mostly ceramics that survive from human culture. And
yes.
So there's a wealth of history and culture connected to it, and
awesome.
I've been really interested in expressing symbolism and beauty in my art, and not too caught up in like contemporary art fads or anything like that. So,
that's good.
But it gives me a lot of leeway to.
Awesome.
And I find the ceramics community of artists is very inclusive,
right?
And sharing with information.
Excellent. Now, why do you like participating in art tours?
Well, I think it's really artists that come together to support each other's process and open it up to the public, and the motivation is often like to attract customers, of course, but
yes.
It's also a way of just celebrating the community and what people do, and particularly in British Columbia, where a lot of people are in little studios in the woods like we are.
Yes.
You come out of the, out of the closet, sort of.
Well, and it raises the public awareness,
yes,
right?
Yeah.
Which is phenomenal. Well, thank you so much for sharing what you have with us today and showing off some of your pieces. And enjoy the tour. It sounds like it's going to be really fun. And we're going to talk to your partner in crime here shortly.
She gets her opportunity.
All right. Yeah. Well, right now we're going to head over to Campbell River to watch this following story, but don't go away. We're coming right back. And as promised, we are here with Ron's wife, Jan Lovewell, and she is now specializing at the moment in raku, which you can see over our shoulders. Beautiful, beautiful work.
Yeah, thank you.
What has drawn you to the raku process?
Well, this particular raku process is called naked raku, and I took a workshop just for the fun of it, and we liked it so much, and people responded well, so I just kept making it. And one of the things I like with this particular process is there's no glaze on the pottery. Instead, I'll make the piece and then I'll burnish it with stones. That gets a really beautiful, nice feeling surface, smooth
It
surface.
is. I was
Yeah.
manhandling them.
The same with the shakers over there.
Right.
And so that's, for me, part of the appeal. And also black and white, I was surprised to see how well it stands out. I mean, there's a
very
lot of
much
it
so.
here, but when you have one or two pieces in your home, they really stand out because most everything is colored.
Right. Well, I have gray walls, and I've got my eye on a couple of pieces, so we have to talk after the interview. Now, the art tour,
Yes.
It's been on hiatus for a couple of years, and
Right.
now it's back.
Yes.
Why do you think art tours have grown so much over the last 2 decades?
Well, I think people like a story, and
Of course.
coming into our studios, you get to find out how things are made, why we bother, and just kind of something about the process. And it's a really nice experience for me when somebody really resonates with a piece that I've made, because I feel very understood and appreciated.
Do you get attached to your pieces? Like, do you ever make a piece and go, oh, I can't sell this?
Yep.
Okay.
But I don't allow myself to do that very much because it's not fair. But I've made masks for, I don't know, 10 or more years, and I have kept only 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's
You're very
pretty minimal.
disciplined.
Yeah.
I don't know that I could do that. I would go, oh, I really like that. That would look good in my bedroom.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep that one.
But I do keep pictures of everything just
Okay.
to help remind myself
Of course.
of design ideas and just how
Right.
things have turned out. And that's also important for publication or entering exhibits and that sort of thing.
Right.
So having the photograph for me satisfies a lot of that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, enjoy the tour.
Well,
It
thank
sounds
you.
like it's going to be a lot of fun. They've done a great job with the map, and it's
Yeah.
interactive, and
Yeah.
it's just fabulous. So thank you so much for your time today, and
Well,
thank you
thanks
for
for coming over.
sharing. Oh, it's our pleasure. All right, we're going to take a short break, but don't go away. Next up, Lund. Welcome back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go, and we are here in Lund as promised. We are at the historic Lund Hotel on the backside in this gorgeous art gallery with the very talented and gifted artist Deborah Bavart. What is the name of this gallery?
The gallery's name is Tuchum, which is coastal Salish for sunshine. I opened the gallery 18 years ago now with a coastal Salish totem carver. It was very nice, and that lasted a little while, but now I've ended up with this great gallery supporting about 40 local artists of the area.
And what a wide array of
It is.
work. It's incredible.
I sort of advertise it as a strong coastal imagery because I feel that
Very much.
that's what people are here to see, and that's what I'm offering.
Now, what is this piece you're working on here?
That's my little sea otter, and it's a piece of soapstone, kind of a rare piece from India. And the piece, when it's all polished, I'll just show you, is an amazing piece of soapstone with a big, beautiful flash point to the stone. It has a beautiful polish done, and that's what's really special about my pieces, is a little bit different soapstone done realistic and a beautiful.
Now, what about this guy?
That's
He's
a soapstone from Brazil, and that's a very interesting stone too, which I thought might be all brown, but you never know what you're going to get until you actually do the polishing, which is always a wonderful surprise.
Now, why do you think that art tours have become so popular?
Well, over the years, I certainly have noticed that it's become more and more popular as these tours go on. I guess just annually, more and more people get involved into it. But it's just a cultural thing that people find that they can go from place to place, seeing so many different artists. It's just a real nice area to do that in, being so many in the area. I mean,
And so diverse.
and so diverse. Yeah.
And they like to hear the stories. Everybody has
do.
their own story.
They do. And going to a specific artist's studio to see what their surroundings in
Exactly.
is when they're doing their work, I think is sometimes inspirational to them, and just a real good feeling to get to know the artist that they may purchase the piece off of instead
Right.
of wandering through a place to see it. I've found even myself, I used to put my work in galleries, but since I have my own gallery and people come in to meet me,
Nice.
yeah, maybe it's the personality they like, but they also just get a general more knowledge of the person that's doing the work.
Awesome. Well, Deborah, thank you so much for taking
Well,
time
thank
out of
you.
your
Thank
very
you.
busy schedule to talk to us about this.
Yeah.
And the tour has done such a great job mapping all of you out with the little icons and all of the attached information.
Yeah,
It's spectacular.
and that's been better and better every year too. It's, yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
can't wait for this one because we're getting even better exposure than before. Thank you very much. for
You're very
coming out.
welcome. And now we're going to head up to Campbell River, but we'll be back. I'm Mary Ruth Harris. You're watching Go. We are now leaving Lund after our conversations with the 3 artists that are participating in the Powell River Art Tour, which goes all the way from Lund to Saltery Bay and all points in between. 19 different destinations with 27 different artists displaying their works. It's going to be fantastic. Now we are heading into Powell River to talk with the queen of the Blackberry Festival, Kathy McDonald, very shortly, but first, this. Go is on location at Costa del Sol in the heart of Powell River, and we are sitting on this gorgeous cafe with the queen of the Blackberry Festival, Kathy McDonald, and she's wearing her awesome shirt, "Party Your Berries Off." Love that. Love it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Has that been the theme right from day one?
No, it started
When did it begin?
probably 5 or 6 years ago, and it was actually started by the Peak Publishing, and they had a t-shirt contest and all this sort of stuff. So that's how it all got started.
That's awesome.
But yeah.
So what are you expecting for this year at the Blackberry Festival?
Well, if we can go by this weather, we'll have beautiful weather for it, which is nice. We've had a great summer. We might have a little shortage of blackberries.
I was going to say, because of the heat, right? They came early.
Yeah, they did. But people have been freezing, and so I think we're
good.
ready. We'll be fine
Excellent.
for it and everything. Last year we had 92 vendors. I think we'll probably have closer to 100 this year.
Holy cow.
Great music, great food, lots of entertainment, and more arts things this year, which is good for kids.
Oh, good.
So that's going to help a lot.
Great.
And the street will be packed with 20,000 people on that Friday night. So it's
Wow.
quite an ordeal.
So if you are on the Vancouver Island side and you want to come over for the weekend, you can come to the Blackberry Festival Friday night and take part in the Powell River Art Tour Saturday and Sunday and make a weekend of it. How does that
Absolutely.
sound?
Absolutely. But I would recommend making reservations because things are filling up very quickly
Yes.
as far as hotels and bed and breakfast and things go.
Okay.
So
Well, there's beaches to camp on too,
there
right?
are, yeah, there are. And Willingdon Beach, I'm not sure if it's full yet or not, but it's worth phoning and finding out. But there's lots of campsites around, so people can camp.
Where do the fireworks take place?
Down in Willingdon Beach.
Oh, down at Willingdon Beach. Okay. Well, Kathy, thank you so much for joining us today.
Oh, my pleasure.
And it's
Thanks for
going
coming
to be
over.
such a wonderful event. Friday, August 21st. Don't miss out. It's going to be a blast. You can come and party your berries off. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be right back. Go has been on location today in London, Powell River. Be sure to check out the website for the Powell River Arts Tour. 27 artists, 19 locations between Lund and Saltery Bay, an interactive map with all of the information for each one. It's going to be amazing. Party your berries off on Friday, August 21st, right here in front of Costa del Sol on the street with 20,000 of your closest friends. And of course, fireworks at 10:10 down at Willingdon Beach. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Mary Ruth Harris.